My last one is setting examples. Mercy, this is not easy, okay? Again, I always feel like I just want to give you hugs. Ugh, just give you hugs. Because I understand that exactly why we're doing what we're doing. This adventure that we're going on is for the future, like I mentioned in the beginning. When we have practices that we do, we have habits that we were trained to do when we were young. We're old now, older, and they haven't departed, right? So sometimes setting an example is not the easiest thing to do. So the first thing is to just be humble and realize the very first thing when you see something in your child, please take a moment to try to remember in your life when you've ever done that same thing. That's the first major key. Try to remember in your life when you've done that same thing. That will help you step back away from condemnation, blame, and shame and walk into conviction and empathy and compassion so that you can actually help your child get through that moment. And it doesn't turn into an ego-driven punishment. It'll actually end up being a love-driven discipline. And that is definitely something that if you want more information, please continue to follow and subscribe to what it is that I'm doing so that you can understand what I'm meaning by that. But setting examples, one of the ways to do that is by demonstrating yourself empathetic behavior, not only with your child, but even with people around you. This is one thing I want to touch on with parents, because your relationship with who you've created that child with, right? That relationship they are keyed in on more than you would ever know. And so sometimes, yes, when you're feeling some way about your partner's choices or whatever it is that they've done or not done, and you don't have that empathetic modeling going on even in those situations, the children are going to pick up on it. They are amazing and they're brilliant and they're sponges. So it's very, very important showcasing respect for one another, understanding each other in front of your child, and if you have to, because honestly, let's just face it, sometimes things are just frustrating, get in the habit of even simulating moments where you can together have something that comes up, and then you can use empathy. If you have to simulate stuff to help your child learn, go ahead and do that. And until it becomes second nature, to where you'll be surprised that even your own personal relationship with one another will become more bonded as well. As you're using these techniques in everyday life, all of your relationships will become more bonded. We're just focusing though on the children and you.